Alright everyone, let's chat about running ComfyUI in the cloud. I'll compare two cloud services I use, Runpod and RunningHub. Plus, I share some insider experiences you might not have heard. So first, why even bother running ComfyUI in the cloud? Honestly, whether you are just starting out or a seasoned pro, there are good reasons. For beginners, online ComfyUI is super easy to jump into. RunningHub is especially beginner-friendly compared to RunningPod. You skip all the hassle of installing ComfyUI itself or downloading models. The platform comes preloaded with almost every node pack and model you'll need. They constantly update with the newest ComfyUI nodes and models too. I almost never run into a missing node here. Want to try RunningHub? Use my affiliate link down in the video description. You'll get 3,000 starter credits. That's enough for dozens of free images. Now, I actually have ComfyUI running on my own Windows PC, but cloud-based ComfyUI is still essential for me. When my workflow is almost done, I always test it under different, demanding conditions. This ensures my workflow can handle almost anything. This testing phase eats up a lot of time, especially if my GPU isn't top tier. Cloud GPUs give you way more power options. Runpod offers massive VRAM GPUs, from 16 GB all the way up to a crazy 180 GB. RunningHub gave you access to high-end 90 series GPUs too, like 24 GB or 48 GB VRAM cards. I can switch between them easily. Sometimes, I test the workflows shared online. You'll find these free workflows on sites like CivicAI, OpenArt, or Reddit. RunningHub even has a huge library of user-uploaded workflows you can download for free. Super convenient. But workflows online can be hit or miss. Spending ages downloading models and nodes for a bad workflow just isn't worth it. RunningHub solves this because they pre-installed most models and nodes. I can just import a workflow into my RunningHub workspace and run it immediately. Saves me tons of time. Speaking of installing nodes, if you've done it locally, you'll know it can be a nightmare sometimes. Take Insight Face, for example. It's a powerful open source tool for face analysis. It powers custom nodes like Instant ID, Reactor, and Pool ID for face swapping. Before installing any of those face swapping nodes, you must install Insight Face first. But on Windows, Insight Face is notorious for causing dependency conflicts within ComfyUI. If I install it, I suddenly can't install some essential node packs. Those packs then break Insight Face, making Instant ID and Reactor stop working. Super frustrating. But here's the thing, installing Insight Face on a Linux server like Runpod or RunningHub avoids these issues completely. It plays nice with all the other node packs I need. So running ComfyUI on Runpod or RunningHub makes managing custom nodes much easier. Now, let's compare Runpod and RunningHub head to head. Honestly, they represent two totally different ways of use ComfyUI in the cloud. With Runpod, you rent a GPU server by the hour. You get full control during that rental period. You decide exactly how to install ComfyUI and its custom nodes. For storing models, you use network storage. That's basically renting another server just for your data. When you shut down your GPU server, your data stays safe in the network storage, unless you delete it. RunningHub is a whole different ballgame. Everything is pre-installed and ready to roll. You don't waste time picking a GPU server or renting it. No hunting for models to download either. Their community library is nearly every model you're likely to use. You can even upload your own private LoRa's. Plus, there are thousands of free user-uploaded workflows you can use instantly. You might see some workflows with Chinese characters on the cover. That's because RunningHub is actually based in China. They also run RunningHub.cn, one of China's most popular ComfyUI cloud services. The models and workflows on RunningHub.ai are identical to those on RunningHub.cn. Due to China's massive ComfyUI user and intense market competition, RunningHub is incredibly efficient at updating models and nodes. Now, pricing. Runpod and RunningHub have completely different models. RunningPod is pay-as-you-go. The cost splits into two parts, renting the GPU server and using network storage. While your GPU server is running, you pay for it, even if you are just analyzing a workflow and not actually generating anything yet. Network storage charges are based on how much data you store and for how long, built in 5-minute chunks. So storing 200 GB for a month costs about $14. RunningHub is a monthly subscription. Most folks go for the personal plan at $9.99. You get 50,000 credits. That lets you generate roughly 4,166 images or 833 videos. For most users, these credits last the whole month. Crucially, you only pay when you actually hit run on a workflow. You don't pay while you are just building or starting a workflow. This makes RunningHub much cheaper than Runpod if you spend a lot of time tinkering without generating outputs. Storing 200 gigabytes on Runpod for a month costs $14, but on RunningHub, everyone shares the model library with no storage fees for you. One downside to RunningHub though, since you are usually sharing a server with others, the cache gets cleared after you run a workflow. This means if you tweak just one parameter and rerun, it often starts completely from scratch. This gets annoying with complex, resource-heavy workflows that take time to generate. Another key difference is beginner friendliness. RunningHub wins here easily. You don't need to know terminal commands or how to install nodes. You just need to understand how to run and use workflows. Runpod has a steeper learning curve. They offer templates to help install ComfyUI on a Linux server. I've tried loads. Some are outdated, using old Python versions like 3.11. Some pre-installed fancy tools like file transfer helpers, but they've broken for me after updating ComfyUI. Often, these templates auto-start ComfyUI, hiding the terminal. I prefer starting it via command line myself to see what's happening. For total control over your GPU server on Runpod, you are better off writing your own install script instead of relying on templates. AI helps making this less scary, but basic Linux and Python knowledge is still super useful. Okay, hope that clears up why cloud-based ComfyUI is useful and breaks down the Runpod versus RunningHub differences. Ready to try them out? Check my affiliate links below the video. If you use these platforms, share your experiences in our community. Found this video helpful? Don't forget to subscribe. Catch you next time.